Good afternoon. I'm on the Breda Road here at Newtownbreda, and I'm panning across in front. I'm panning across the front of Newtownbreda High School. This was my old school. I taught here for 30 years, and now the school is to be closed, dismantled, and joined up with in a forced amalgamation with Knockbreda High School up the road. And this, in my opinion, is an illogical, unnecessary, very costly amalgamation. But it's going ahead in the next few weeks, and due to that, Newtownbreda will be no more. Everything of Newtownbreda that staff and pupils have worked for will be binned. History, ethos, uniform, good discipline, structure, the whole works will go. So I'm just making a wee sentimental journey video. That's the science block up in there, and art rooms, domestic science or whatever you call it now, up above there, English rooms over there, and teachers' car park up in here, and that was the entrance up in there. Canteen and on round to the caretakers. And I've just crossed the road and looking out to where the buses would congregate in the afternoon. And I'm going to dander on up here. And quite a number of teachers have passed on, actually. I'm just going to try and remember as many as I can. Edith McConkey, domestic science. Eric Cherry. Oh, what about Eric Cherry? What a guy. Came from industry and pulled no punches. And Eric has passed away, and Ronnie Campbell, of course, his mate from the CDT department, passed away. George Kilpatrick passed away, and of course my old good friend Susan Beattie. She wasn't old when she died, 57, cancer, passed away. And Bert Lind passed away. Of course, he was the old head teacher whenever I first arrived. And good guy. And you know, all these teachers, I suspect, would be, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but all these teachers would be actually turning in their grave if they saw and knew what was happening to Newtownbreda High School, for no good educational reason. Because 2 or 3 people down at the board, skeleton staff, decided, oh, let's have an amalgamation and close a very, very successful school in the process. Idiotic decision, but there you are. And whenever I first arrived here, I would come by motorbike, and I used to park my motorbike over in here, or even I used to park it outside my classroom window, and I used to climb through the window, which was probably not a good idea. I'm just walking down the front of the school. Sad day for Newtownbreda and its faithful, loyal, hard-working teachers. And these are the results from Newtownbreda High School last year and this year probably, but definitely last year, were comparable and actually even beat what you would have got at a whole lot of the grammars, never mind the secondaries. This was a very, very successful school, and just to throw that all into chaos and dismantle it all with the inevitable chaos of a new school amalgamation, which actually is a very unpopular amalgamation. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Sad, sad day. But there you have it. The educationalists at the Education Board, they know better than the people actually who are teaching here. They are the big I-ams of this world. So, Newtownbreda High School, the final days. In September, it will be Breda Academy. My. Well, we'll see how that turns out, but I suspect things will never be the same standard. And that's sad for the pupils and staff who have worked so hard here. But nobody seems to care outside of the school family. The unionists who should have spoken up on Newtownbreda's behalf all bowed down to Education Minister O'Dowd, and they all welcomed his promise like of a new school build in 7 years. And you know what? It'll never happen. So there you go. There's the canteen. Remember all the old people's nights we had there. Remember the days of the old schoolyard, as Cat Stevens sang. Coming on round, and this is actually a new build here. I think it's a new gym or something or other. It wasn't there in my time, but the red brick building or the orange brick building was there in my time. So this is the so-called March of Progress, folks. I will wait and see. But as I said, I suspect those teachers that I mentioned will be turning in their graves at what's happening here. See you soon. So, it's goodbye this September 2015 to all of Newtownbreda High School, all that was Newtownbreda High School. Very sad.